And we're going to be talking about Facebook ads today. And I'm telling you, there is risk involved. But what we do is we kind of hedge the bets. And today I'm going to start very rudimentary. We're going to even pretend you don't even have a Facebook account, and we're going to get really in depth. We're going to show you patterns and how to do Facebook ads and methods and things that nobody's really teaching out there. And we'll show you results and tests that we've done and how we get these results and the best way to capitalize on them. I've seen people running Facebook ads that were actually successful and they didn't even know they were successful, which is a shame because that happens, but if you don't know how to analyze it, you can really mess yourself up. So let's get started. Facebook is not just jumping in and running an ad. It's not that easy. There's a whole lot more to it. There's a whole lot more things you have to do. And if you don't know what you're doing, you just lose money. And I don't want to see you guys do that, okay? The cool thing is, the best way to get rich really is to be able to, put $1 into advertising and get back $2, right? I mean, that's the coolest thing in the world because, you would put all the dollars in that you had if you could do that. So, and you can do that. So we're going to show you how to go about that. Okay, so what do you need to do ads? Okay, let's look at all the parts and then we're going to break down these parts. The first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a personal Facebook account. Now, some people believe that, they've got their one account and that's all there is to it. You could have as many personal Facebook accounts as you want. You could start another one and start a whole new page and, just start over clean if you want. I've seen people who will take their Facebook account, and you may not know this, and they'll build it up to, 5,000 friends, which you can have 5,000 friends, and turn it into an actual business page. And all those friends become likes and they start all over again with another personal Facebook account. Now, most people don't want to do that because they've got all their friends and family on there, but it can be done. The next thing you're going to need is to create a Facebook business page. Okay, you got to have a business page. And I'm going to walk you through that today and you're going to see how to do all that. The next thing you're going to need is you're going to need to create a Facebook ad account for that particular page. Okay, these ad accounts, you can have several ad accounts, but you want them associated with your page, and your page should be associated with a niche. Now, I know some of you start off with a mixed store, and that's fine, but as soon as you get a product selling, you want to break it off and have a different page for that. The next thing you're going to need to do is select a product and create an ad. So, if you look at this on the surface, heck, there's only 4 steps. Pretty easy, right? We should be able to knock this out in the next 10 minutes. So the first thing we're going to do is create a Facebook personal account. And all you're going to have to do is go to Facebook, enter your information, and you're pretty much good to go. That's a simple thing to do, and I'm going to walk you through that. Then you're going to have to put in a profile picture, which is not a problem. You're going to have to set up a cover photo. And technically, you don't have to do either one of those, but I will tell you, if somebody doesn't have a profile picture and they try to friend people, most people just think it's a fake account. So if you don't have a picture on yours, you need to get it on there. And if you don't, have that little back banner on there, you should, cover photo, you should have that too. And the next thing you need to do is just add friends. Real simple, okay? And finding friends is pretty easy. Facebook will actually suggest them to you. You do want to be careful if you're adding them too fast. Facebook's going to look at that and think maybe you're spamming, and they're going to have to, they're going to put up a little captcha thing. And if you keep doing it, for that day or next few days, they could actually cancel your account. So, don't just go in there and think you can get to 5,000 friends in a week, because that's not going to happen. And then the last thing, you want to participate in other people's posts, groups, and pages. A lot of times people say, well, nobody's talking to me, nobody's doing anything. And I'll say, well, are you talking to other people? Are you involved in posts? Are you giving good information about your products, about who you are? Are you, involved in other people's groups? Are you liking other people's pages? You have to participate. You're going to get back pretty much what you put into this. And you've got to put a lot into it. You can't just jump on Facebook and run ads and not have all these other things going on. You got to do it. And the last thing on my list here is to post on your own page on a periodic basis. So if you've got a business page, you got to have some information there every now and then. People will like your page to see what you're doing and to get notified. But if you never put anything there, what's the point? It's just a page, it's a picture. They're like, okay, I saw that. And you'll lose a lot of engagement if you don't participate in that. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a Facebook business page, okay? Pretty simple to do. We create a page and we put a name to that page. Now that should be associated with whatever niche you're in. Then you got to select a category, and I'm going to walk you through this too, actually on screen. But you know, you got to have a category for that page. It's got to match up. It's got to make sense. Then what you're going to do is you're going to upload your profile and your cover pictures, which you also have to do for your page and your personal profile. And then you're going to fill out the about section with contact information. This is really, really critical. A lot of people just do a page and they don't put any information there, and people click on it to find out what you're all about, and you're about nothing. There's nothing there, so you got to have that filled out, okay? Do not invite all your friends to like your page. Okay, here's the real deal. You're trying to sell a product, okay? And Facebook looks at all the people that likes your page and kind of makes a profile of them, okay? But if you have a bunch of random people in there and Facebook tries to make an audience of people that look like your page, because we're going to do lookalike audiences down the road here. And if you're doing a lookalike audience of people from your page, and it's a bunch of random friends, and some people like horses, and some people are into car racing, and other people are real estate agents, and none of it makes sense, then your ads are going to fail. So you do not ever, ever, ever want to invite all your friends to like your page. Now, if you are into equestrian and you have friends who like horses, by all means, yeah, you should invite those folks. That makes sense. If you're into race cars and you have some friends who are into NASCAR, yeah, invite those people. Totally makes sense. But your friends generally do not all like the same thing. So you want to be really cautious there. And you know, you'll never be able to make a good lookalike audience if you invite all your friends. So do not do it. You also have to post on a regular basis. I mentioned this before. If you're not posting, people aren't going to show up, and it's got to be useful information too. It can't just be, hey, look at this funny meme or something like that. That's not why people will come to your business page. So if you're posting things just trying to get stuff to go viral and they're unrelated to what you do, you're just wasting your time. You're totally wasting your time. Please do not do that. Okay, so what you have to do is you got to create a Facebook ad account for your page. And I do want to walk you through all of that. So you're going to create your ad account, and you're going to create a pixel, and we're going to talk about what a pixel is too. And you're going to create your ads.